Hey, hello there guys, Proxons here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Before we do hop into this video, I would like to apologize for the pretty big hiatus in content. A lot of stuff has been going on and I didn't really have the time to stream or make videos. But we're back, and we should be going back into it like normal. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be taking a look at the recently released Yokai Watch 4 trailer. Basically what we're going to be doing, like usual, is going through the video one time to do the whole reaction aspect of it. Still haven't watched this even though it's been out for a few days. And then after we do the reaction aspect, we'll go through and analyze everything that is going on and all that. So, here we go. Let me know if the audio and all that is good, because it's where it normally is for me at least. So, hopefully that's fine. Also, hello everybody in chat. Let's do this. Okay, Nintendo Switch. I mean, we knew that. Oh, okay, so Yokai Watch, do your thing. Well, Yokai Metal, do your thing, rather. And there's the new logo right there. Oh, oh my, oh, okay, look at that scenery. Look at that scenery. Oh, characters look good. There was a little bit of, like, tiny delay in the animations there, but that just might be the trailer. Man, battles in this game are gonna be different, but good different. Ooh, there's that boy. Slimeamander. Perfect. Okay. Okay. And he's gone. Oh, I see. Hold up. I know I'm not supposed to pause it, but hold up. Let me go back for just a second. We got 4 characters here. We got Natsume. We got Shin, I think was his name. We've got Keita on the left. But then we got Enma in there. What does this mean? We'll talk about it in a second. Alright, so this is Nate's world, Natsume's world, Shin's world. Dude, that looks sick. And then Enma. I think we're going to play as Enma. Oh, a couple yokai in there. We've seen some of them. Got that key. Got some more stuff in there. Got the new box art. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited. Ooh. Ooh. I'm excited. 6,480. No, 6,458 yen. I don't have that kind of money. 6,458 yen to USD. Actually, that's $57. I can buy this game. All right. So one thing I do have open to the side is a translation of everything that we just went through. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play this, and then I'll just read the translation off. All right. So just so we know what's up. The new Yokai Watches. What the heck, are you kidding me? Come on out, my friend. Calling Jabanian. Yokai Metal, do your thing. Also, for those who want to see the translated video, there it is. Okay, what do we have here? The town and the yokai got a huge makeover. They look like the anime. Okay. Alright, and this new era's battles are out of this world. The human characters also join the battle. Possession summoning. Okay. I'm not reading the translated dialogue, I'm just reading the main text. And the setting will be 4 different worlds. Nate's world. Natsume's world. Shin's world. The yokai world. We got a couple of new yokai brimming with personality. And then from here, it's just general stuff. Okay, cool. So, everybody, what we're going to do now is we're going to go through and we're going to analyze like we do. So, starting from the top. Let's see what we got. Alright, first off, we see the whole new animation style where he's putting his yokai medal in his yokai watch, and it does its thing. And here we have the new logo. So for those who are aware, there was a previous logo. It was similar to this, except it was like dark themed. And I guess the general idea for this swap is to make it more appealing to a wider audience. Because then, you know, if you look at a box and you see this blue, colorful, oh, familiar Yokai Watch logo on it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I know what Yokai Watch is. But if you see this dark and new and grim logo, you're kind of like, ooh, what is that? Is this new? What is this mystery? You might be intrigued. But also, this way they're keeping it normal. So, it says, Yokai Watch 4, we're looking up at the same sky. And that kind of makes sense, because they are technically looking up at the same sky in each of their different worlds. Maybe not the yokai world, because that's kind of different dimension, I think, to an extent. I'm not sure behind the full lore with the yokai world, but 3 of them are looking up to the same exact sky, just different times. Yeah. So from there, ooh, that shot of the city is just, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. I mean, look at that. You see houses, you see buildings, you see apartment buildings, you see the school, you see mountains, you see hills, you see Nate, you see Demi, you see cars, you see lamps, you see, lamp posts, you see fences, you see gates, you see balconies, you see people, you see trucks, you see roofs. You see a lot of stuff, okay? You see a lot of stuff. I'm getting overhyped for the fact that you just see all this stuff, but really, to be fair, it looks amazing. The game, compared to 3, compared to 2, compared to 1, this thing looks beautiful. The jump from 1 to 2, not that noticeable. Jump from 2 to 3, kind of noticeable. Jump from 3 to 4, it's just like, wow, this is a whole new world. And it's truly a beautiful world, especially the mountain. Like, you didn't get a sense of scale with the mountain in the previous game, but you do now. So, from there you're shown a couple shots where Nate is walking around, and I would like to mention a few things here. First off, bottom right we have the map like usual, bottom left we have the menu, but when we go to this second shot here, which is of the fish store, and then the thing that was next to it, which appears to be some sort of izakaya, I would say. Maybe is that the right word? Yes, it is. That is indeed the right word. So if we take a look here, random izakaya, got fish place to the right, and then in the bottom left we have a few different things. First off, in the slot for the ZL button, we have some sort of targeting mechanism, and I think that's going to be the thing that brings out your yokai watch, so that's pretty neat. Then next to that we have this running icon with a alert marker, and I'm guessing this makes some form of adjustment to your alert menu at the top. Essentially, it might make it so the dog shows up to help you, or it might make it a little bit easier for you to find your marker by pointing you towards it, or something along the lines of that. I'm not too sure. Next to that, we have this icon, and I have no idea what this one is. If anybody can help me out with that, I'd appreciate it, but based on what I see, I don't know what the ZR button is as of right now. Then on the bottom left, I stand corrected. This one summons the dog, as it is a paw, and it is blue and ghosty, like the dog. So this summons the dog. This just does something with your marker. Bottom option is the bike. Right option, I'm going to guess, is your general yokai menu, or just saving or something along the lines of that. Probably more so a quick save option rather than going to your yokai menu. And then in this one right here, the R button click, that opens up your scanner so you can see if there are any yokai around you. Words are difficult. Words are very difficult. Okay, one thing I'd like to mention is that the vibe of the city is really cool. If you've ever looked at actual pictures, if you ever just looked at pictures of Japan, like a smaller city, not Tokyo, it's got that vibe going on, you know? It's got that vibe. It's good. It's the HD Japan quality. And here we've got a earlier scene from what looks to be the case compared to the one prior, because in this case you have a few less things. So here we are on Mount Wildwood. Please tell me I said that right. I'm sorry. Look, I haven't had a proper stream in a month. I'm a little bit oofed. Okay, so Mount Wildwood, we've got the dog leading us up, and it cuts there, so you don't really see much of the shrine or anything like that. But here we have Nate with Bear and Eddie just standing around. They are definitely more HD now, and they've got the similar looks to what they were like in the previous games. There's not much to really mention there. Katie, of course, flowers that kind of look more HD than everything else. And a bush, and more bushes, and a heart, and grass, and Teddy Roosevelt. Hold up. Why is Teddy Roosevelt right there? Wait. Woo. Hold up. I'm about to pull a picture up of Theodore Roosevelt, so you guys can see what I'm saying. Okay? That is Teddy Roosevelt if I've ever seen him. He's got the glasses, he has the mustache, he has the tie and the whole suit vibe. The hair, pretty similar. It's Theodore Roosevelt. I don't have any deeper analysis to really analyze here. It's Teddy Roosevelt. Huh. That's all I've got. I'm confused. You guys are probably confused too. I'm gonna continue the video. Okay. Here we have Nate in front of Every Mart doing a thing that he did in the first Yokai Watch game, where he found a Hungramps next to some guy, and he helped out. Okay, and this transitions into a battle scene that we have actually seen prior, and in the previous analysis of this, we just went through all of the variety in their attacks, and the fact that you actually do have options to use super-powered attacks like that one right there, where you're basically changing Nate into a super powerful yokai, and you notice that in the battle itself you have pretty unique input. It's similar to the Ni no Kuni 2 battle style, where everything has some form of input in how the battle works. So yeah, moving on from the battle scene, we go to the discussion of the 4 worlds. The first world is Nate's world in the time where he is young, and this world is going to be quite similar to what we've actually seen in the previous games with normal Springdale. So in the previous games, I'm guessing that the map is just going to be normal Springdale map, and they take it and HDify it for this game, and you'll have all of Nate's story stuff in there. And then you go over to Natsume's story, which is more in the future, and you can tell that it's kind of more in the future because the buildings in the area are a bit more advanced, and you can tell that it's taken from a suburb-like area to more of a main city-looking area, and you have a 24-hour game arcade from the looks of it, and you do see, if this is Springdale, you do see that it's got a pretty different vibe now. So that's the next part of it there, and you still have sort of a suburb style in part of the city, and that'll be interesting to actually observe. You know, if it's still in Springdale, it'll be interesting to see how the city advanced from Nate's story to Natsume's story, and then we go back in time a little bit to Shin's story, and holy cow, the aesthetic of this is beautiful. I just like the snow, I like the buildings, they look old, they look like 1960s old, and I'm pretty sure that's when this is set for Shin's story. You got cola up there, you got factories, you got all this really cool vibe going on in this. So as you can tell, every single character is going to have their own specific vibe in their world. I know I'm using the word vibe pretty excessively here, but you know, Nate's world, the one we're familiar with and the one you've played through, you can play through it and remember stuff that's happened. Natsume's world, it's sort of the one we're familiar with, but it's more in the future, so stuff has changed and there's more variety there. And then Shin's world, it's taking us back to the past in a world that we really haven't experienced before, so I think Shin's world is going to be the interesting one to explore since it'll be less familiar. And then from there we are taken to the next one, which is the yokai world, and Enma is the staple icon here, so I'm hoping rather, that Enma is a playable character in this case. You know, it'd be interesting, because you have Nate for his world, Natsume for her world, Shin for his world, and it'd be interesting if you got to play as the Lord Enma for the yokai world. And you do have a few new yokai here. I need to cough real quick. So you have a few new yokai here, and I'm going to pull up that translated version to list off these names. So what do we have here? We have Nupefuhofu as this guy right here. This is Kantaro, this guy. This guy is Jihanki. So Nupefuhotu is the big blob. The little can is Kantaro. Jihanki is the vending machine. So I'm guessing these two are going to be an evolutionary line. From there we have Shirokuma, which we've seen before, Gyuki, which we've seen before, and Harry, which we haven't seen before. One thing I'm going to guess is that Harry is going to be in Shin's world, same for this blob, because they do appear to have a older aesthetic to them. Another thing is that the Nupe, however you say this thing's name, the yokai watch name, it's based on Nupeppo. It is a animated lump of human flesh with a horrible body odor. They wander aimlessly at night through graveyards and temples. People who eat the thing become eternally youth. It's kind of spooky. Thank you to B-Man for sending me that link to give you guys more details on the lore of this thing. And the lore behind these two items is Japan has a lot of vending machines, and from vending machines, you get cans. I don't know what Harry's lore is. It's got hair. And then you have the two boar yokai, Uribo, which is a small one, and Ino Sasho, which is the big one. So that's it for the new yokai slash restating of previously introduced new yokai. And then you've got this scene here, which is something that they've been using for a few of their trailers, where they show different clips from the game, and it's small little details that you can observe, like this one where the four of them are together. You got Katie in this one, you got Nate reading... Oh, whoopsie, sorry about that. You got Nate reading what appears to be some sort of comic that has sort of a BBQ vibe going. Then you got Jibanyan, you got Nate, Jibanyan, and Whisper, you got Natsume and her Whisper, and you just got more cool scenes from the game. And then the whole box art here, where you have a bunch of cool different yokai. You got buildings, you got Kappa, you got Jibanyan as the staple character, because of course Jibanyan's got to be the staple character, no matter the case. And that's really it for the trailer and the analysis. I know the analysis for this one was a bit lighter, but to be fair, a lot of the stuff they introduced in this case wasn't crazy new. It was more so a matter of like, hey, we've got this, look at it. It's mostly new gameplay and a few new yokai. And then the new logo, of course, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, game is going to be available for these prices. I'm guessing one of them is digital, probably. I'm not too sure. We'll have to look into that. And then if you look at this little image here, this is actually the box art, and you can see a wide array of different things, including this train in the bottom right. Can't wait for that. And then you got temple, you got big buildings, you got the yokai world, you got stuff. It's a lot better than the previous box art. I'm going to say that. It is so much better because it's got so much more going on. And if you see this on a shelf in your GameStop, or what would the equivalent be? You're going to Don Quixote in Japan, and you see this, you'll be like, whoa, I want to buy that game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And the first price is digital, so that means it is cheaper digital. So that's pretty nice as well. And, well, that's it for this video. You've also got this medal, which I'm guessing comes with the physical copy, just like the previous games have had their own medals with the physical copies. So, everyone, that is it for this live stream. I do hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Also, check out the Discord if you haven't. It's a great place to just chat with people about Yokai Watch and a bunch of other stuff like that. Also, videos should be coming back at a pretty consistent rate after today. We'll have to see what happens. I may still be a little bit busy, but I'll try my best to bring Yokai Watch 3 back and finish that up as soon as possible. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Check out the Discord and see you all next time. Bye, everybody.